Support Laneside. Get something cool. Alright guys, here we are back on the lanes on the easiest of easy house shots with your resident two-hander. That's me, the bearded beast. And we're looking at the Torpedo. Yes, this is the first of two new Radical balls that we are reviewing, the Torpedo and the Torpedo Direct Hit. You can see we've gone with a pretty aggressive layout on it, 70 by 4.5 by 30. We wanted to see what this thing could do. So let's talk about this new ball. It is a brand new core, the Torpedo Asymmetric, at 2482 054 017. This is supposed to be an ultra-aggressive core, which is a combination of part hitter and part katana. So it's got those protrusions that you can drill into to make those super high differentials. And, holy moly, I'm getting... I got a messenger. All right, we got something here. So you can see I'm at my benchmark spot here. I'm able to throw this thing pretty easily. Even though it has the HK22C Plus Pearl. Yeah, this one, not only is it citrus, but it is the orange-flavored version of HK22. And it is at 500, 1,000, 1,500 plus compound. And it has this, well, you know Radical is famous for this. Phil Cardinale is famous for this. It has a special texture additive. So you can see when I got around it there, I can make this thing, I can make it like a light bulb, a light switch flip on, suddenly a ton more of performance. So, yeah, as I said, this was made to be an ultra-aggressive down lane ball. It was, it's kind of the continuation of what they've been doing lately. You know, with Steve Frischauer and his program designing cores, they're able to kind of custom fit and custom create these cores to get a certain performance out of them. And they were looking at something that was going to be ultra-angular here. And, I mean, look at it. It just floats. It floats out there so easily. I made a 5-board move to the left here so that I can keep getting around it. We know that we can get there from my benchmark spot just rolling it forward, but we want to see how much we can open this ball up because this is one I've actually been really excited about. Now, I like the hitter. I short-pinned the hitter when I got it, and it was super continuous as a short pin, but still very controllable. Now that they've added these extra protrusions and made it kind of like half katana, which had the ultra high RG, like a high differential that you could make when you were drilling into it, it's literally, it's changed the reaction or what we'd expect out of this shape. Like watch, I've moved again, and you can see it just floats down lane. Oh, come on! That's the dynamic core. That is the dynamic core carrying that sucker out. You can see how easily this ball floats down lane and makes that corner. I'm able to get it right on top of the friction and use that to find friction point to get the ball through the pocket. Now, I've been lucky enough, I took this thing to league, and our league condition is a little bit drier than what we have on here with our easy house shot. We have a fairly difficult league condition. And all I did with this is throw some polish on the top of it. Oh, look at that. Just threw the pin so nicely. All I did was throw a little bit of polish on top of this thing, and I was able to play it on a very tough house shot, very high friction house shot, and be able to get this exact same reaction. That's one of the things I love about these covers. Normally I say, you know, hit it with a pad before you throw it. That way you can make the surface again. But Radical is using surfaces that are very easily recreatable. So I know that if I want to recreate this after going to a tournament, I just have to go 1,500, 1,000 compound, and if I need the polish for league or if I just want to go with the compound, I can get it back to it very quickly. Now I'm going to make another move here just to see how much we can open this up. Look how it floats through the front, like through the back part of the lane. Normally, if you see me throw a shot there, you'll see it really start to roll up. You'll see it spin up, and it never gets down that far, but that ball just floats down lane, which is surprising because when you put, here I am left-handed, often when you put the particles in, like what would they call it, their texture additive, usually when you add that, it really smooths the ball out. But for some reason, adding that texture to the HK22 just made more down lane motion. Now you can see my Rattler here isn't so bad off the spot down lane either. New mouth, Rob. But just watch the difference. Like the Rattler looked fast off the spot. Now look at the difference with the Torpedo, because this is a big difference. Look at that. That's angularity. Not only was it angular, but that large knob on the bottom, that pseudo hitter spot there, it makes these asymmetrical balls so much more continuous. So they don't just come off the break spot or the break point and roll forward. You can see, watch it. It gets outside it, and it out-continues it. That looks like it rolled out over the 8-pin. We're going to have to look at the low level here just to see here. But give it to Stevie Fresh Hour. Old Stevie Fresh. This program that he's created is really allowing him to manipulate where the mass is in these cores to take advantage of these new covers. Like, don't get me wrong, HK22C Plus Pearl is really, really good. We've seen that before. Then they add the texture additive, and it got even more reactive down lane. Then you put the motor in it that takes advantage of it. Look at how it goes off the deck there. That's incredible. For a ball, you think I went with a 30 val angle, so we've raised the intermediate diff up into the 20s, maybe even up to 25. So this ball should roll forward with my low speed and high rev rate when it comes off the break point. But watch it. It just out-hooks and out-continues my symmetrical ball, the Rattler. That is incredible. So if you need something to blow up the rack, if you need something that's going to get there, load up the torpedoes and let's knock them down. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a show. So until next time, guys, we'll see you laneside.